Hey there, it's me, Jay-Z, and welcome back to another day where well, yeah, welcome back to talking about my day. But today it is weirdly enough not necessarily about my day. It's about that of someone else, and that someone else is my lovely girlfriend. It's her birthday today, and she has been dreading this day for a long time. And she had an amazing day today, so thank you, honey. You made it special. You kind of overcome a fear a little bit, so good on you. But talking about my day was pretty alright. If I do say so myself, it's not necessarily been all that exciting, or should I say. One weird thing that I have been noticing the last couple of days is every morning when I wake up, I am extremely nauseous. And this morning I even threw up a bit in the shower. I on like a stomach that has nothing in it, absolutely zero things inside me at that moment, and I threw up. And I don't know if it's really concerning or oh well. I'll looking into it. I'm looking into it. That's the important part. But furthermore, I've had a like special thing at school today, and that special thing was basically a internship market, as they like to call it. And that internship market is basically about just well internships, the next internships that we're gonna do. Which start next year on, if I'm correct, September, something like that. And it's to broaden your view on which places you can go to, which places could interest you, and all of that. But I already have decided that part. I'm going to the high school department of being a teacher's assistant and see how it goes over there. See how it is. Um, it is something I've had my interest in for quite a bit because I am really struggling with what I want to be as a teacher. So, for the guys that know me, I have ADHD and I am somewhat autistic. I got the diagnosis to back it up as well. But the thing is, um, I don't know which side I'm acting on more per day. So it could be that I'm slightly more autistic this day or more on the ADHD side. It has mostly to do with my medication as well, but also with how full my mind is already. If it's really full with emotions and experiences that I'm not really certain about what to think about it, uh, I tend to be more on the autistic side. So with grade school, so ages 4 till 12, it's like a tight schedule that you have to oblige to. And a tight schedule is pretty nice. It gives some rosters that I can just keep on going with. And there is like little wiggle room for me to be creative with my lessons and such. But if I become like an English teacher, you have to decide that on like ages 12 to 18, it is a whole different story because English, basically how we get it taught here in the Netherlands, is we get a little bit of explanation on how the grammar goes, how you write stuff, and then it's just making exercises in our workbooks, maybe a little project here and there. But I could be so much more creative with it and just go more on vocabulary and speaking and all of that, which is way more interesting to dive into. And it gives me the time and space in my head as well to think like, all right, so am I just gonna do fuck it and just get creative and like, all right, people, we're gonna talk to each other in funny accents today. So if you have an accent that you know, like Scottish or Irish or something like that, go ahead, tell me, do it. Do it in little groups and then do it in front of the class or something like that, or just do it in groups. As long as I'm hearing English, and I'll be stopping by your groups to listen to your accents for a little bit, and I'll approve or I won't, and give like little tips on your pronunciation and such. Or I would just be, hey, my head's already kind of full today, so I'm just going to do the explanation of the grammar and all of that, the lesson basically, and I'll let you guys work in silence. So I have a lot more wiggle room over there on what I want to do. So it is just debating inside my messy head which side I like more. And I know I'm like a person that has a goal set. I want to become a teacher. I just don't know which side I'm on, to say it like that. And everyone has struggles with like choices, life choices, etc. There are some people that set goals for them that are basically impossible, yet they still believe in it. And I have the feeling that if you believe in it hard enough, that you can achieve it, and you put in all the work that you can actually achieve it. I do believe that firmly. The thing is, not all roads are as straight and narrow as it can be. And my parents taught me this lesson quite a lot. Like, all right, Jay-Z, there are more than one way to Rome, is basically what they told me. And I always wanted to pick the fast lane. I wanted it to be over as quickly as possible so I could be in the field, so I could work. But it just doesn't go that way. I've been in as a teacher, in like the teacher study itself, which I did. Well, it's almost a year ago when I stopped. A little bit more than a year ago already. And yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It's weird. I was there for 1.5 years, and I got myself a fucking burnout. I had low self-esteem. I was always tiptoeing around. It was just not nice. And I know there are more people that struggle. You, for an instance, could be struggling with this. And the only thing I can say is look deep within yourself and see if you need that little space, that little time to breathe and calm down. Because if you take that time, you will enjoy it so much more. You will have so much more freedom. And you have a lot more choices. So I just want to give you that when I'm leaving for today. It is March 20th, 2024. And these were my thoughts throughout the day. Thank you so much for listening. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Probably. Most likely. See ya.